Every department store in America has a fragrance counter designed to overwhelm you. Dozens of testers competing for your nose with flashy atomizers, celebrity campaigns, and price tags that suggest high art. Here is what the sales associate working on commission does not want you to understand. Some of these brands are straight up robbing you, charging niche prices for scented alcohol that belongs in a drugstore bin, while genuinely artistic perfumery sits ignored on the bottom shelf. Yet consumers hand over $100, $150, even $300 because a bottle has a designer logo or tells a compelling story about ingredients. Today, we are exposing 6 luxury fragrances draining your wallet without delivering performance and revealing the 2 bottles that actually deserve your signature scent. Number 1 might be the best $30 you ever spend. Number 8. Gucci Guilty pour Homme represents everything frustrating about designer perfumery playing it safe. Launched in 2011, this fragrance was designed by committee to appeal to everyone and consequently excite no one. The marketing promised a scent for the anti-hero, the rebel. What you actually get is the olfactory equivalent of beige wallpaper. At $90 to $100 retail, Gucci sells you a lemon and lavender opening that smells indistinguishable from a high-end shower gel. The guilty pleasure here is apparently paying premium prices for a scent profile that vanishes in 3 hours. It relies heavily on synthetic linalool and a generic patchouli base that offers 0 depth. There is no evolution on the skin, no story, just a linear, chemical freshness engineered to not offend your coworkers. In the world of fragrance, inoffensive is the polite word for boring. You're paying for the interlocking G logo, not for the artistry inside the glass. Number 7. Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt has perfected the art of selling air at a premium markup. This British house positions itself as the pinnacle of understated elegance, and to their credit, the scent profile is beautiful. It truly captures the mineral scent of a cloudy beach. But here's the math they hide on the bottom of the box. Most Jo Malone scents are sold as cologne concentration, one of the weakest tiers in the industry, containing only 2 to 4% perfume oil. For $165, you're effectively buying scented water. The volatile citrus and salt notes evaporate off human skin in under 45 minutes. You have to reapply this 5 times a day just to remind yourself you're wearing it. A fragrance is an accessory. It should have a presence. Jo Malone demands luxury pricing for a product that performs worse than a body mist. When the packaging lasts longer than the product, you're the mark. Number 6. Paco Rabanne Phantom proves that technology does not always equal taste. Released in 2021, this fragrance was marketed as the first connected scent, developed using artificial intelligence and neuroscience to maximize emotional response. The bottle is a chrome robot that you can tap with your phone. It's a toy, not a cologne. The juice inside confirms that the AI still has a lot to learn about human refinement. It opens with a clash of creamy lavender and earthy lemon that smells like a confusing mix of cookies and floor cleaner. It's sweet, screechy, and aggressively synthetic. By trying to appeal to the TikTok generation with a viral bottle design, Paco Rabanne created a fragrance that feels like a focus group disaster. It projects loudly, but so does a car alarm. You're paying for the plastic robot and the marketing budget, not for a sophisticated olfactory experience. Number 5 is the ultimate example of the You Should Never Buy a Current Batch award. Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit de l'Homme Current Batches is a tragedy of modern reformulation. When this launched in 2009, it was the undisputed king of date night fragrances, a cardamom bomb that was deep, spicy, and lasted all night. It built a reputation that still drives sales today. But the bottle you buy in 2026 is a ghost of that legend. Due to strict regulations by the IFRA, the International Fragrance Association, regarding allergens, and corporate cost-cutting by YSL's parent company L'Oreal, the potent ingredients that gave this scent its backbone have been stripped out. The current formulation is watery and fleeting. The rich cardamom is now a faint whisper, drowned out by alcohol. You're paying $110 for the memory of a great scent. Buying this today, based on reviews from 5 years ago, is like buying a ticket to a concert after the band has already left the stage. Number 4 is the gold standard of the heritage tax. Encased in a gold-plated bottle, this scent was reportedly originally created for a king. Whether that history is true or just marketing fluff, the price tag is very real, nearly $450 retail. For that money, you should expect nuclear performance and rare ingredients. Instead, you get a salty melon and iris scent that, while lovely, has the longevity of a soap bubble. Enthusiasts have complained for years that MI disappears in 2 hours. Creed relies on the batch variation excuse to justify quality control issues, but at $50,000, consistency shouldn't be a gamble, it should be a guarantee. There are clones on the market for $30 that capture 95% of this scent profile and last twice as long. When you buy this, you aren't buying a fragrance, you're buying a gold prop for your bathroom counter. Number 3 is the ultimate example of private blend pricing gone mad. Tom Ford undeniably changed the game with fragrances like Tuscan Leather and Tobacco Vanille, but Lost Cherry represents the brand's jump into pure exploitation. At nearly $400 for a 50-milliliter bottle, you're paying roughly $8 per milliliter. The scent is exactly what it says: cherry, a boozy, almond-like cherry liqueur that smells fantastic for exactly 20 minutes. Once the top notes fade, you're left with a faint tonka bean skin scent that is barely detectable. You're paying car payment money for a linear fruit note that has less complexity than a scented candle. It's a novelty scent priced like a masterpiece. Those are the 6 bottles draining your bank account for the sake of a brand name. Now for the 2 fragrances that actually earn their shelf space and your hard-earned money. Number 2 is Mont Blanc Explorer, which is what happens when a designer house decides to democratize luxury. Instead of trying to create a weird, unique synthetic mess, Mont Blanc hired 3 of the world's master perfumers, Jordi Fernandez, Antoine Maison-Dieu, and Olivier Pichot, to create a mass appeal scent that smells expensive. For roughly $50 at discounters, Explorer gives you that high-end DNA found in niche bottles costing 6 times as much. It opens with crisp Italian bergamot, moves into a heart of Haitian vetiver, and settles on a base of ambroxan that lasts all day. It is clean, masculine, and universally liked. It doesn't have a robot bottle, it doesn't have a gold-plated cap, it just has incredible juice that works in the office, on a date, or at the gym. It is the best dumb reach in the industry, a reliable workhorse that respects your wallet. Number 1 is Lalique Encre Noire L Extreme. This is the bottle the industry hopes you never discover. Lalique is primarily a glassmaker, not a fashion house, which is perhaps why they don't feel the need to follow the trend of sweet bubblegum scents. At $30 to $40, this fragrance represents the most lopsided value proposition in men's grooming. While other brands are watering down their scents, Lalique delivers an eau de parfum that smells like a dark, damp forest. It is built on high-quality vetiver, cypress, and incense. It smells niche. It smells mysterious. It smells like something an architect or a CEO would wear. It has depth and texture that puts $300 bottles to shame. Because they don't spend millions on celebrity faces like Johnny Depp or Chris Hemsworth to sell it, the price remains low, but the quality is undeniable. This fragrance proves the entire industry pricing structure is smoke and mirrors. The best value in men's fragrance has been sitting quietly in a square black bottle this entire time, waiting for men smart enough to look past the marketing.